Hey everyone, Pastor Todd here. I hope today's message finds you doing well. I hope you're having a good week and a good day. Um, just wanted to give you a thought that I was thinking about after watching a football game this past weekend. All political stuff aside, I still watch the game. um, that game came to me, and it was full of surprises. The home team, it was a 3-1 team, and the visiting team, it was a 1-3 team. So, I was kind of expecting the 3-1 team to win the game. It was the visiting team. They were 1-3, and they came into town. I think everybody expected them to lose, but they didn't. Unexpected events turned the tides of the game. As the course of the game went on, of course, there was lots of missed opportunities on the offense, a lot of missed passes, a lot of missed tackles by the defense, a lot of mistakes by the 3-1 team, which ended up leading to an unexpected victory. One thing about that team that came in that had the losing record was that they did not succumb to the idea of defeat. They came in and they were there to play, and they were there to win. And so, to them, the victory was not unexpected. They came in expecting to win. So, and the thought that it took me to when I was thinking about this devotion was, I just can imagine the look on the women's faces when they came to the tomb on that morning that Jesus was raised from the dead, and I could just imagine the look on their faces when they got there and the tomb they found that the tomb was empty. I mean, can you imagine? What? I mean, the tomb is empty. They thought he was supposed to be dead. And then the angels reminded the women that Jesus had predicted this. I imagine the look on Satan's face when Jesus rose from the dead. Oh my, this really happened. I imagine it was probably a postcard moment. But Luke 24 verses 5-7 says, the women were terrified and bowed with their faces to the ground. Then the men asked, Why are you looking among the dead for someone who is alive? He isn't here. He has risen from the dead. Remember what he told you back in Galilee, that the Son of Man must be betrayed into the hands of sinful men and be crucified, and that he would rise again on the third day? It was no surprise. It was no surprise to those who listened to Jesus, those who had an understanding what he was saying. I mean, this was prophesied, hundreds of years before it ever happened. Jesus predicted it. He told people it was going to happen, but they just didn't listen. They just didn't listen. And the resurrection of Jesus from the dead is the central fact of Christian history. And on it, the church is built, and without it, there would be no Christian church today. Can you understand that? Without the resurrection, there would be no Christian church today, because that's the centrality of our faith. Jesus' resurrection, it's unique. Other religions, let me just say, other religions, they have strong ethical systems and concepts about paradise and the afterlife and various holy scriptures. But only Christianity has a God who became human, literally died for his people, and was raised again in power and glory to rule his church forever. Now here's why the resurrection is so important. I want you to hear this, and I want you to listen, because this is central to our faith. We know that the kingdom of heaven has broken into earth's history. Our world is is now headed for redemption and not disaster. God's mighty power is at work destroying sin, creating new lives, and preparing us for Jesus' second coming. Now that's pretty awesome there, right? We know that death has been conquered, and we too will be raised from the dead to live with Christ forever. And that is an awesome thought as well. The resurrection gives authority to the church's witness in the world. Look at the early evangelistic sermons in the book of Acts. The apostles' most important message was the proclamation that Jesus Christ has been raised from the dead. And that should be our proclamation today. The resurrection gives meaning to the church's sacrament of the Lord's Supper. Like Jesus' followers on the Emmaus Road, we break bread with our risen Lord who comes in power to save us. The resurrection helps us find meaning even in great tragedy. No matter what happens to us as we walk with the Lord, the resurrection gives us hope for the future. And that is so true in our lives. The resurrection assures us that Christ is alive and ruling his kingdom. He's not a legend. He is alive and he is real. And God's power has brought Jesus back from the dead. That brought Jesus back from the dead is available to us so that we can live for him in an evil world. You've heard the saying, be in the world, but not of the world. You know, that's us. We're here to be in the world, and we can live for him in the world, but we're not of this world. Christians can look very different from one another. And they can hold widely varying beliefs about politics, lifestyle, and even theology. But one central belief unites and inspires all true Christians. Jesus Christ rose from the dead. The resurrection was not an unexpected victory. It was planned, predicted, and carried out by God. There were many who were surprised by the event. But God, he was not surprised. This was no unexpected victory. The victory was assured, and it is assured today. So just remember, Jesus promised that he's coming again. And he's going to call all those home with him who have placed their faith in him. And I want to ask you today, have you placed your faith in the only one who can save you? Who can save you? Oh, what a great thought. What a great thought. Your victory is assured. It is not something that's going to be an unexpected event. It is something that has been promised. So take him at his word and know that you're in good hands with the only one who can save, and that is Jesus Christ. I hope you have a great day today. I hope that thought is encouraging to you, and that as your day goes on and you ponder the unexpected victories that people have in life, just know that your victory with Jesus is not unexpected. Take care. Have a great day. Love you guys. See you next time.